Sangria, 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 you fickle maiden. I have been toiling for 3 weeks to try and get the perfect recipe. A recipe that's deep and rich and authentic and delicious. And you know what? I think I might have finally cracked it. And today, I'm gonna show you how to make it. And make sure you hang till the end, because at the end, I'm gonna taste my amazing homemade sangria with these 2 Spanish store-bought classics. So venga, let's go. Okay, huddle up, Yoli. Here's the thing, guys. Let's start with the myth busting. Here in Spain, we don't actually really drink sangria. You know, yeah, a bunch of Spaniards might get together if there's a party and make a punch bowl full of it, but it's not something where you go out to dinner with your husband or wife. It just doesn't happen. That's actually more what tourists do. But here's the ironic twist. I've never really drunk much of it, but I've always been a little bit fascinated by the drink. So I have dived in, and I have tried to master this recipe. And the key is, it is all about the syrup. It's all about the mixture of macerated fruits and hard booze. And that is your base, and that's the key that you've got to make. And beyond there, it's really just a method. And once you know the method, you can add whatever you want and you can play with it. That's what's fun. So today I want to show you the method. I want to show you how I make it and what each ingredient does. And credit where credit's due. I got the base of this recipe from my favorite Spanish cookbook, The Food of Spain by Claudia Roden. I'll link to it below. It's fantastic. I took the base there and I've kind of evolved it a little bit. Okay, so what you're gonna do, the core is the oranges. You're gonna make the juice of 4 oranges, and that's gonna be the base. And then you're gonna chop up other fruits to drop in there. So I'm gonna put an apple in, I'm gonna put a pear in, and because, hey, you know where I'm from, I'm gonna put a kiwi in. I am gonna peel the kiwi though. I only peel the kiwi when I make sangria, not when I eat it there just like a barbarian. Obviously there's red wine in there, but you're also gonna need some rum, you're gonna need some brandy, and you're gonna need some vermouth. And I like it with a little sparkling water. So the first thing is you're gonna take 4 oranges and you're gonna juice them. So take your version of Pablo's knife. I actually got an Instagram from Pablo. He was very proud that his knife is called Pablo's knife.
Really?
And to be very meta, he's probably watching this right now as well, and he will be proud that I referred to Pablo's knife as Pablo's knife.
And it will be an ever-turning circle, right?
Exactly, an ever-revolving bromance between me and Pablo and his knife.
Really?
That could be interpreted in different ways. All right. Now, the one thing about sangria is often people do say, you know, is it Spanish if it's a touristy drink? Like, you know, is it really actually from this country if the locals don't drink it so much? Well, it is. It actually became really famous internationally in the 1964 World Fair in New York. At the Spanish Pavilion, they were serving sangria and it became a massive hit. I actually slice one of the oranges that we've cut and just drop it in there.
Ah, how about that? Crazy.
Reposition your what's it that you've broken. All right, and you're gonna take your lemon, boom, and I'm gonna put this guy in here as well.
Okay.
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna peel the other fruit. The other fruit you decided whether it's pears or peaches or anything else that begins with P, you're gonna drop it in there. So I'm gonna peel these now. Okay, sleeves up, I'm now gonna chop the fruit. You know what I've learned about finally having a good knife? Is that I read somewhere that they say that a great knife becomes like an extension of your arm when you're cooking, and I really feel that. And I learned how to hold it and everything. Like I watched a video. All right, now the hard booze. And as I say, you're gonna add brandy, rum, and also vermouth. So I add about 100 mils. Whoa, there we go. I add about 100 mils of each alcohol. 100 mils of brandy. Here we go. And then my little touch, vermouth. It's good. It adds a lovely dark color to the drink. The other thing you're gonna add is a cinnamon stick. It just adds that kind of fragrance, the aroma, the complexity. I love it. A couple more ingredients we need to add. One is sugar, but what I like to do is add a little water to a pan, add the 3 tablespoons of sugar and just turn it on the heat and just dissolve the sugar in to make a simple syrup and pour that in. I think it integrates it a little bit more. So we're gonna jump into the kitchen really quickly because I don't have a campfire out here. We're gonna do that and then we'll be back. Let's go. Bing! We're in the kitchen suddenly and we're gonna make a simple syrup. What is a simple syrup? It is sugar and water, and it's actually really simple, despite the name. You're gonna do 3 tablespoons for the quantities we're doing.
Okay.
And then you wanna add like the same amount of water, which is effectively 3 tablespoons. And then when I made this for the first time, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but generally the sugar is just gonna dissolve.
How about that?
I know, put it on a low heat and you just keep stirring it and suddenly all the sugar disappears. And then you have a simple syrup. Okay, this is done. And you see, it is just literally water. All right, back to the terrace. And the thing here is if you go to a tapas spot and you do order sangria, often what they're gonna give you is actually tinto de verano. They're not gonna serve you something with all the macerated fruit and all the brandy and all the rum and things like that. So something to keep in mind. Okay, I'm gonna add that simple syrup, Yoli. Sweeten it up a little bit. And I'm gonna give it a little taste. And the world's smallest long spoon. Lovely. So often the question is, which kind of red wine shall I use? And I see a lot of recipes like, you must use a Tempranillo, that becomes best, or you must use a this. Use whatever you want, it's sangria, guys. But the thing that I like to use is garnacha. Garnacha has quite good acidity often, and so that means it's quite refreshing. Also, I want to get a wine that's quite young and quite fruity because it's a fruity drink. I wouldn't want to get some sort of heavily oaked kind of Rioja because I don't want oak in my sangria. If you do, go nuts. All right. Ooh, look at that. Lovely. All right, so I've stirred that in. Now I want to try, I'm not going to use this silly spoon again. Actually, probably I will. I quite like it.
You get nervous with me.
This is the moment in the recipe that you hate when they tell you to like, now go and put it in the fridge for 24 hours. And you're like, damn, people are coming in 30 minutes. You can drink that now. That would be fine. The longer you leave it in the fridge, 4 hours would be great. If you can go the full day, it's just going to be so much better. All that flavor is going to macerate in. The complexity is just going to be unbelievable. Okay, so you're going to pop it in the fridge. I'm actually using a tortilla flipper to put on top of that, which is not what its intentional purpose, its original purpose. And we're going to be back in 6 hours. Actually, for you, not really. For us, yes, it'll be like 3 seconds for you. So see you in a moment. Okay, 6 hours later, Yoli and me, older man. We're getting this guy out. Wow, it has been macerating and zhizhing up and all the beautiful stuff. Out to the terrace. Okay, so here's the thing. You've got your bowl of fruit. It's macerated, it's yummy, it's delicious. I'm gonna try it with the silly spoon. Bing! Ooh, it's good, it's good. It has almost body to it. It has a depth and a richness. Depth, that's the word. That's what you want in your sangria. None of this frilly Fanta and wine kind of stuff. Okay, so you've got your sangria, you're ready to go, you're ready to serve. Now here's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna take your glass, you're gonna put some ice in it, a couple of things of ice. Let's make it 3, go nuts. You can garnish it with kind of a little bit of fruit, but remember, your sangria is not gonna have massive amounts of fruit because then when people are drinking it, they're getting fruit all over their face. So I'm gonna garnish it with an orange. And now when somebody's like, please James, could I have a glass of sangria? You're gonna pop your thing in the punch bowl. You don't wanna get all that apple in there. And you're just gonna go. Sangria is supposed to be drunk in the sun. So what I like to do is take a little bit of soda water and top it up with a little bit of soda water. This way you can regulate the alcohol level. So I give it that, boom. Oh, yes, it's deep, it's rich. Oh man, it's so good. I love it. I am now addicted to sangria. I've been doing tests for 3 weeks, and every time I make a batch of sangria, I drink it like a crazy person. Okay, now we have to do the battle of the sangrias. Remember, we've got this guy over here, classy stuff, and this guy, the Don.
I can tell you come from music. Ooh.
Wow.
No? Nice color.
Nice color.
I'll give them that.
I'll give them that. Ooh. Marisol.
Oh, Marisol.
Okay. Okay, guys, so you can see the color difference.
You're handsome through that glass.
Hey, baby. Now we drink. I'm going with mine first just to refresh the memory. Okay. Deep, rich, incredible. Yeah. The Don.
The Don.
Wow, it's like a sugar bomb. That is literally like I just swallowed an entire amount of sugar and then washed it down with water. That's like a colored simple syrup with a bit of booze in there.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, I love it. Look at this guy, this is dark. There's like a big intense like vanilla extract in there.
Really?
You smell that, Yoli?
Yeah, and actually something really bad. It smells of Baygon. You know Baygon? You know the product to kill cockroaches?
Yum. Oh my god, that is disgusting.
Really?
Okay, we need to document this.
It's weird too.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even say
It's not
disgusting.
sangria.
Exactly, it's something else. It's like yeah, I'm thinking of like candies.
Yeah. Oh.
Bizarre. Done.
Done or done? The Don.
Closer to what you expect.
Tastes like sangria.
Yeah.
Looks like
But
sangria.
Exactly. I'd say shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is
Yeah,
it.
boy.
This is it. This is what you want. It's like not just sugar, in cold water. It's like beautiful. It's got complexity. It's fresh. It's beautiful. Good work.
Guys, go forth, procreate, and make sangria. Just make sangria. And don't drink the other stuff. The supermarket stuff is not good. Lovely to see you. Salud from
Salud.
Spain. Hasta luego. Ciao.